again. Say hi and tell me where you're watching me from. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. For new people, welcome to my show. My name is Attorney Marina Shepelsky. I'm a New York based attorney. My office is in New York City. We have two locations, Brooklyn and Manhattan. And I'm an immigrant myself. Sandy, hello, hello. Sandy's in New York. Drop in the comments where you are watching me from. It has become traditional now in our weekly show where we talk about weekly immigration news in America. And boy, has there been a lot of news lately. A lot of things being. Oh, this is on Instagram. Hi from Belarusu 123. Monair is watching from PA. Sistan Jinky, one is from Philippines. Good day, good day. Uh, uh, Mani Kumar, my friend, says hello, good morning, Marina. Kwaku says good morning, super lawyer. Thank you so much. Kwaku says he's watching from Kentucky. Adriano, so my follower here is watching from Connecticut. Hola, no si hablas inglés. He says he doesn't speak English. I'm so sorry. I don't speak Spanish. That's language that I don't speak. I don't speak Spanish and French. And it's funny, both of my kids will learn learning in the process those languages in school, but I can't help them because I don't speak Spanish nor do I speak French. But I speak English and Russian here. But anyway, I'm an immigrant too, and I went to law school in New York. And I didn't really have plans to be an immigration attorney, but I fell into this work and I really fell in love with it. So that's why I do what I do for over 21 years. This came back on vacation. Jack has a question. Is it safe to travel with a green card? Yes, I'm going to just answer this question right now. Yes, it's safe to travel. If you've never been arrested, you're fine. Um, all right. So Inaz is watching from Canada. Welcome to our show. Let's start like slowly talking about immigration news here. So the raids are continuing by ICE. No one is safe. It shows. Trump gave a speech last night in Congress. Honestly, I didn't watch it because I just came back from vacation. I went to Bahamas with my kids and my husband, a little mini 5-day vacation. So I didn't get a chance to watch. But basically, he said, he's gonna get more strict with immigration, more strict with foreign policy. He's practicing this policy of America first, meaning he doesn't seem to care about anything else except for America. And in his version of America, all the illegals should leave. And that's why a lot of the most like recent announcement and news that you've seen have been um, very harsh laws, harsh executive orders, and so on, is because he wants people to leave on their own. He doesn't want to so much deport everyone because he understands that they don't have enough resources, enough money and space and just resources. Not enough ICE employees to just like deport everyone undocumented. They just want people to pack up and leave on their own. Um, so he's spoken about his immigration crackdown in the speech, and the Republicans supported him. The Democrats did not even rise for the speech. So this is a very divided Congress, our main law making body. Um, you know, uh, Things are not good for undocumented immigrants in America right now. My advice is to file for something and pray that you can just like sort of stay under the radar. and not get detained or arrested before your interview, before a decision. And since these things are taking so long, who knows what's going to happen with anybody who's like expecting and just waiting for an asylum interview, for a U visa, for a T visa, who knows? With the T visas and the U visas, they suddenly announced that the form has been updated, and they didn't give any time for lawyers to like transition to the new form. So whoever like sent out their form packets, T visa, U visa last week, you're out of luck. Things are going to get returned to you. But if you already are waiting for a T visa for a while, it's not going to affect you. Okay. Uh, White House announced that they're monitoring the immigrants' social media. In other words, be careful the things you post and say online if you are not a green card holder. Because if you publish anything like you're supporting Palestine or F Trump or F the government, they're watching you, all right? And they're going to collect social media identifiers and handles on non-immigration forms that you'll be filing going forward, where you'll have to record all of your social media names or handles so they can watch you. And that's coming out, but hopefully this will not pass. We'll see. They're suggesting it. We'll see. Um, so USCIS removed another gender identity option on immigration forms. It's only male or female now. Um, what else? Trump announced that English is the official language of the United States and signed an executive order about that. Um, I think it's been the official language of the United States, and it will remain so, but he had to do an executive order about it. So, for immigrants who rely on government documents, healthcare documents, and voting materials in other languages, mostly in Spanish, the order introduces uncertainty. Like it's not understandable what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. Immigrant advocacy groups criticize this order. Um, Also, I feel like we've discussed this before, but Trump offered to sell gold green cards or gold card visas for $5 million to people who want to come and live in America. So you will have to pay $5 million. It's not clear if it's going to be. It looks like it's going to have to be an investment, but I'm not sure like what type of investment it's going to be. Is it going to be a designated project or anything? So we'll see, but that has been announced, and basically it's some sort of a change from job creation to wealth-based influence. So like they don't want poor people to come here. They want to focus on rich people coming here. That's the experience. Um, all right. So I guess I'm gonna start answering your questions. All right. All right. So post your question, post where you're watching me from, and I'm gonna get right into it. Um, Aziz says, I have a green card through VAWA petition after my removal proceedings were terminated. Congratulations, that's good. I'm not sure if you have a question. Oh, yes, there is a question. Okay, can I travel for 2 months without a problem with the green card? Yes, it's safe to travel with your green card. You have a permanent green card in VAWA, you should be safe to travel. Qualpa says somebody with a Dutch parole can go to Canada without a visa. I'm not sure. Even if you have advanced parole, you still need a visa because you're still following the laws that your home country, the country from where you have a passport, follows when visiting countries. But Canada must requires, so like if it's a must, if it's required that your country nationals visiting Canada need a visa, the advanced parole is not going to fix that. The advanced parole is only to return to America. You'll probably need a visa, yes. Pauline says, "Hi, Marina. Thank you for all your doing this. Thank you for watching." Adriana says, "Will the new memo change anything for cancellation of approval?" Which memo are you talking about? There's so many memos. Aziz says, "Okay, we did it." Good morning, Marina from Hermana Wambo. My question is, today, where is the best time for applying for a green card going after asylum is granted? I would apply almost right away for a green card. Like, I would give it 90 days for it to like hit their system and apply then. Up to 3 months is fine. Um, you have experience with the I-601A provisional waivers filing with the consulate in Bucharest. We work with the whole state. The waiver first gets decided by USCIS. Only if it's decided, it goes to the embassy, the consular post. So it could take like 3 years, you know. MH Hossein is my VAWA was approved last year, and also my PD request was approved last December 2024. Now my case is from Immigration Court for termination. Okay, what's the question? I'm not sure. Oh, here's the question. Uh, Now almost 2 months, my case is in immigration court for termination. The question is, how long will it take? It might not happen at all because the Trump administration canceled the ability to do PD by the attorneys for the government. So your termination might not happen. I'm just going to be the bearer of bad news. Talk to your lawyer. I don't want to give you legal advice right now. Okay. Adriana says, is there any change for cancellation or removal? Not right now, no. Vilma says, hi, Miss Marina, is it safe to travel with a travel doc? It depends who you ask. I think I see people like I do TikTok and I do YouTube, and whenever we talk about this, I see people commenting that they have traveled safe for a couple of weeks. So if you have an advance parole, I think it's okay. But most of my colleagues right now are saying don't travel no matter what. So it's up to you. I cannot tell you how to live your life, but I have seen people who are posting other, viewers saying they successfully traveled and safely returned with their advance. Go Instagram. Okay. Island Boy 876. I posted our office number. It's also in my profile. If you click on my profile. P.S. Abraham says most recent approval of VAWA. How long does it take? VAWA usually takes 3 years, and it takes another year to get a green card after that's approved. Eddie Young says if I am on the A8 employment authorization category, I have the authorization to work based on A8. Will I be arrested by ICE? You could. Nobody knows right now. You could. And P.S. Abraham, it doesn't matter where you live. All the VAWAs are now processed in like 2 places, and they sent every state sends to those 2 places. So it takes about 3.5 years overall. Belarus 123 says, "I'm an F1 student visa, and I want my child to come to the U.S. I'm a single parent, and that was not mentioned in my passport. Can you help me in this case?" We don't usually handle these types of cases, but you just have to file for the F2 derivative visa for your child through the consular process in your country. Please don't drink one says possible to file VAWA if person is filing outside the US. Okay, you can. file for VAWA from outside of US, but you have to show you lived with the abusive spouse or child or whoever in US, okay? So yes, you can submit it from already after you left from outside, but the abuse has to have happened in the living together, at least part of it inside US. Um, Munar says, I have a question, please. Applied for S2A, visa for my wife, so that's spouse of green card holder. For my child of green card holder. Unfortunately, my wife passed away before attending her interview. Can my kid go along to the interview get the visa? I don't know because it depends if you filed a separate petition for your wife and your child. So I think that, but I think you should email the embassy. Your lawyer should talk to the embassy how they're gonna treat it, okay? Tourist sensitive, a travel and tourist visa, which is still valid for 8 years other than with ICE. You should be okay if you are in a visa. You're legal, right? Um, okay. Interpol says, "Hi, ma'am. I'm married to a U.S. citizen over a year. Filed adjustment of status, but I-485 was denied. I refuse to refile as U.S. spouse is abusive. Now divorce is pending. I want to file VAWA, but I don't have much evidence. I'm a British male. Please give us a call. We can help you, even with not too much evidence of the marriage. But it's a good case if we can." Thunderbolt says, "Good morning, Marina. It's been 24 months since I filed for VAWA. Will USAS still issue a request for evidence? It didn't before. It might. We don't know. It might still issue that for you." Josh says, while waiting for approval of the family petition I-130, what documents can I get ready ahead of time for the Essex 180? Anything proving that your spouse or child, whoever is the qualified U.S. citizen relative you're going to use to show the hardship to, that person has hardship. So between now and then, that person should be attending a doctor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, stuff like that. Okay, Monair says thank you, thank you. Belarus wants to know, is the Trump administration going to make the 3.5 typical wait for VAWA longer? I expect every application across the board to be a longer wait right now. I do. All right. Let's see what else is in the news. And I'm giving a shout out to some of my friends here. Josh says, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. What else is in the news? Okay, Trump administration quietly started using the word alien again in official documents to represent people who are immigrants. So no more non-citizen. It's now back to using the word alien. Boundless Immigration has an article about the basics of filing taxes for immigrants. I want to mention that to people who are filing for a marriage-based case, taxes are super important. I also want to mention that people who are filing for VAWA, having filed taxes together with your spouse is super important. And if your spouse doesn't want to file jointly with you, like refuses, you could use separate tax returns where each of you lists the other as the spouse or dependent and uses the same address as proof of the marriage and in the support of vow. So that's just like my attorney tip for you guys. What else? What else? All right, I think I'm gonna wrap up today. I have a lot going on since I came back from vacation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next week. Thanks again. Bye bye.